Okay, so today we're going to be going on the ultimate bagel tour in Atlanta. Our goal is to find the top 3 bagel spots and what I believe to be the best bagel spot in Atlanta. Atlanta is so diverse and has so many options that we're not just going to stick with just in the city. I am a certified bagel girl, but it's my opinion. If you really fuck with some of the places that I'm like, okay, cool, that's great, don't like kill me over it or anything. Any bagel is a good bagel. You know what I mean? I'm so scared of being perceived by the general public. Okay, good morning. We're at our first stop of the day, which is Bagel Boys in Sandy Springs. It is early to me because I work nights. We're gonna grab our first bagel of the adventure and also a coffee because I'm half awake. Let's go.
It's literally that way.
Oh, whatever. Let's go. Like those Instagram videos where you're like holding hands like this. We have secured our first bagel and our coffee, which I've already spilled on myself and burnt my tongue on. The vibe inside was chill. Actually, it wasn't chill. I don't know why I said that. It was very busy. There was a lot of people, kind of like corporate cozy, like a Starbucks, you know what I mean? They were saying that their cream cheese, they get delivered to them and they make all the flavors in-house. The schmear to bagel ratio is essential in my opinion. That is so good. It's crunchy and crispy on the outside, slightly almost too toasted. You want to take a look at those little air pockets. Cream cheese is delicious. It's fluffy, it's thick, which is exactly what you want. So I'd be like, on to the next one.
Yep.
Do I do it again?
Yep.
Okay, on to the next one. All right, our next stop is City Bagel and Cafe. This is also in Sandy Springs. Just for full transparency, I have been here before. And we're back with our control, the classic everything bagel with cream cheese. This one I noticed has oats on it, which I love. I love when people put their own little spin on a classic. So they make all of their cream cheese in-house. They also have multiple flavors, but for the sake of consistency, we just got plain cream cheese. Already right off the bat, this bitch is so fluffy. This is so, not to like be weird about putting my finger straight into cream cheese, but this is so soft. It almost has like a little like sourdough flavor to it a little bit. The inside of the dough is just really soft. There's a lot of really good air pockets.
Not to be gay on Maine right now, but your eyes in this light, they look so good.
Oh,
Your eyes look so pretty.
wow, thanks. Wait, are you gay?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Did I get cream cheese on my forehead?
Did you?
Cream cheese check.
Cream cheese check. Oh my god, you did.
So as far as the vibe on the inside, it's definitely giving a little bit more of like to-go vibes. There is some seating. It's not super cozy. That is fine because the food is incredible and not every place needs to be a cozy cafe.
Sorry about the horrendous camera angle here. So we are at, well, the parking lot of Bagalicious in Marietta. Part of the reason why we're in the parking lot is because it is so fucking bussin' busy in there right now. Very like New York Deli vibes, chaotic but bigger. Yeah, they have so many options for like sandwiches and schmears. They had like what looks like ice cream tubs full of schmear and I wanted to stick my hand in all of them. We just got the regular control, again, the bagel and cream cheese. So first things first, delicious schmear. Noticeably probably the thickest schmear we've seen so far. Also, like, it looks so soft and creamy. I just want to fucking swim in that. Swim in it. God, there's so much on there. The fucking finger indent where she was gripping it so hard. If I get a bagel and I'm not drinking the cream cheese, then I don't want it. I feel like this one is the best of both worlds of like the last two. It's kind of a combination of the last two. Bagalicious so far, would you say, is leading the charge right now for Atlanta bagels? I think so.
All right, our next stop is Brooklyn Bagel and Deli, which is in the Morningside, Virginia Highlands area. The teenagers working inside are kind of scary, but that's just kind of teenagers sometimes. The kinds of kids that like you ask them a question, they're like, yeah. And you're like, dude, sorry. I know you don't care if I live or die. I'm sorry. This is her. The schmear looks really wet, you know? That's okay. So they also have a section where you can buy your own schmear, different flavored cream cheese, and they had some that looked really good. They had a walnut one, a strawberry one. I will say the texture of the bagel
It's really good. I don't mind a runnier cream cheese, like that's fine. I will say though, maybe this is a me thing, but running cream cheese like this always makes me think of Dunkin'. Sorry. I'm doing that dumb shit that influencers do where they take a bite and they're like, our next stop is the General Mirror, which is in, God, where the f are we? North Druid Hills, I think. Okay, let me try again. The next stop on the never-ending journey is the General Mirror in North Druid Hills. Kind of upscale, kind of expensive. This place has just like the most beautiful, open, natural light, open space. Now let's talk about what really matters, which is the bagel. So I'll be honest, looking at this and touching it in comparison to the other bagels, I'm feeling a little disappointed. Don't want to judge it too hard before I eat it, but it is hard in comparison, and it is not as thick, and the schmear is less. Uh-oh. Okay, a couple thoughts immediately. I feel like this bagel is a little saltier than it needs to be. I'm not really getting a lot of the everything bagel flavors. I'm getting mostly just salt. And it is a little bit tougher and a little bit harder than any of the other bagels that I've had. It tastes, I hate saying this, a little less fresh. Also, their bagel was on the more expensive side. All of the bagels we've had today thus far, halfway through our journey, have been in the $3 to $4 range. The cheapest ones being, I think there was one that was like $2.75, maybe $3. This one was, I believe, $4.50, which is okay. I'm really trying not to over exaggerate the bite, y'all. It's not as soft, it's a little bit drier. This so far is at the bottom of my list.
Dang.
And it fucking hurts me to say this. I'm not trying to be a nitpicky bitch. It's not a horrible bagel, but it is at the bottom. It's number 5 on the list so far. So we're at B-Side now, which is in downtown Decatur. Beautiful little area. We love downtown Decatur. My first impression on this is that it's very small. It is one of the pricier ones that we've gotten. It looks kind of burnt, honestly. A little over toasted. It looks really nice on the inside. And the schmear looks very creamy and soft and delicious. Oh, it was too big of a bite. Okay, so the inside of the bagel is nice, but it is, to me, way too toasted. That makes it a little tough. This doesn't taste super fresh to me. The aesthetic in there was very cute. It's very small. It's a really cozy little spot. It's also a coffee shop. For a place to sip some morning coffee, walk around Decatur Square, or sit in there by the window, perfect vibe. But I do feel like this bagel is pretty overpriced for what you get. It's small, it's pretty dense, it's over toasted. Unfortunately, tragically, my least favorite one so far. Okay, we're back. It's technically the next day just because Emerald City ran out of bagels by the time that we got there yesterday. Oh, rip.
Oh no.
But we're back today with our final bagel of the hunt. They also were sold out of everything bagels today. So I had to get an onion bagel, which I'm fine with, but it's a little bit different from the control for the rest of the shops that we've gone to. Full disclosure, I have been to Emerald City so many times. I love Emerald City. I do have a keychain for Emerald City. I'm gonna be as unbiased as I can, even though my love for them runs deep. I'm really excited to take a bagel tolerance break after this. But I fucking love Emerald City. Shut the f up. This is so good. The schmear to bagel ratio is absolutely perfect. The bagel itself is thick. The schmear is thick as f. This bagel is very soft. It's crispy on the outside. As you can see, it's got a light toast and the little onion pieces are a little crunchy, but not over toasted at all. It's definitely not as light and fluffy as some of the other bagels we've had. This is a little bit more on the dense side. It's still very chewy and very delicious. This bagel was the most expensive bagel of our entire journey. This was $5. They are very popular, and they are in a very popular area right in EAV, so they are a little overpriced. Their aesthetic is, again, 10 out of 10. It's a really cute little like vintage bagel shop. I'm an Emerald City stan, what can I say? Okay, so after much consideration, we have come up with our top 3, and by we I mean me. We're gonna go backwards. So at number 3, we have
Emerald City Bagels, which is a shock to me that I put that at number 3, but I had to put my bias aside. A big part of the reason why they were docked down to 3rd place is because of the price. They were the most expensive. So number 2 is City Bagel in Sandy Springs. I don't want to hear about how Sandy Springs in Atlanta, it's in Metro. Like I said before, it's Metro Atlanta. City Bagel is such a hidden gem. Their bagels are soft, fresh, they're toasted to perfection. I love that they put oats on the everything bagel. The only thing that docked them down a little bit from 1st place was the schmear to bagel ratio. So my number 1 bagel spot in the Atlanta area is, can you bass boost this?
Yeah.
Bagalicious in Marietta. I f***ing love Bagalicious. First of all, the quality, top tier. Amazing schmear to bagel ratio, amazing flavor in the bagel. I really love how many options they have because it's a full deli. So they have a bunch of sandwich options, they have a bunch of bagel flavors, a bunch of schmear options. For the record, they are cash only though, so keep that in mind if you go. But yeah, those were the bagels. Thanks for joining us on this long ass journey. Comment a bagel emoji. Bagel emojis in the chat. YouTuber moment incoming. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. If you want to see more, let us know. Sorry if you like really with the places that I didn't with.